Chapter 16, Picture Quiz. Which of the following instrument is used to measure mass? See, they have given three pictures here and they have asked for the instrument which is used to measure mass. Mass means what? Weight. Okay. And see this one, this is the thermometer. You cannot measure the mass with this instrument. And this is the measuring jar. With the measuring jar, you can only measure the volume of a liquid. And what is this? This is the balance. Physical balance. With this you can measure the mass. So which instrument is used to measure the mass? Option C. Physical balance is used to measure the mass. Which of these should be used to accurately measure 250 ml of water? See what they have asked. See, with what among these three you can measure the exact 250 ml of water? Okay, see, this is the beaker, this is the measuring jar, and this is like a funnel. Okay, and see, if you have to measure the water of about 250 ml accurately, means with what you can measure, that is only with a measuring jar, because the measuring jar that gives you the accurate measure of water. Okay, so you have to use measuring jar to measure 250 ml of water accurately. This gives you the exact volume of water. But as far as these are concerned, they don't give the exact value. They will be giving some approximate values of water, that is approximate measure of water. But still, as far as this measuring jar is concerned, it gives you the exact measure of water. Okay. Find the volume of cuboid. The options are option A 48 cm, option B 48 cm square, option C 48 cm cube. See, this is the cuboid. How will you find the volume of cuboid? What is the formula to find volume of cuboid? L into B into H, that is length into breadth into height. So what you have to do? You have to multiply all these values. 4 into 2 into 4. That will give you 48. They have given 48 in all these answers, but now what we have to do, we have to see for the unit. Okay, so what is the unit for volume of cuboid? Centimeter cube. So 48 centimeter cube is the answer. The earth spins on its axis and moves around the sun. It is, the options are option A rotation, option B revolution, and option C both A and B. See, this is the earth. Okay, they have given the picture here. And what is the question they have asked? Earth spin on its axis. See, the earth, when it spins on its own axis, means that we used to call as rotation. Okay, and they have asked for what? And moves around the sun. So when the earth that moves around the sun means, what will we say? That is revolution. Okay, when the earth that spins on its axis, it is called as rotation, and when the earth that moves around the sun means, that is revolution. So rotation and revolution is the answer. So both A and B is the answer. Tick the type of motion according to the given figure. The options are option A rotation, option B revolution, and option C oscillation. See, the fan, the movement of fan will be in its own axis. This is for example, this is the axis for the this is the axis for the fan. Okay, that is the fan, it moves at a particular point. Okay, so it moves on its particular point, so it is called rotation. Rotation means the earth, when it moves on its axis, we used to call that as rotation. Likewise, the fan, it moves round on its particular point, Okay, so this is rotation. This motion is rotation. Type of motion is shown in the picture. The options are option A oscillatory motion, option B translatory motion, option C circular motion. See, they have shown the picture of wall clock, and see, they have given the arrows here. Okay, they have shown the arrows here, and they have asked for the motion of the pendulum. Okay, the motion of the pendulum is to and fro motion. To and fro motion is the oscillatory motion. So option A oscillatory motion is the answer. Which type of the motion is shown by the swing? The options are option A back and forth, option B non-uniform motion, option C circular motion. See, this is the swing. The swing, what is the motion of the swing? It moves back and forth. So option A, this is the back and forth motion. Picture shows the book with the most potential energy. See, they have asked for the book with most potential energy. Potential energy, that is potential, the power. Okay, what is potential energy? Potential energy means the power of doing work by any body is potential energy. But here, the potential energy means the power. Okay, see, in this diagram, the book is at the ground. Okay, and in this diagram, the book is at the second layer. Okay, in the cupboard it is in the second position, but here it is in the upmost position. It is in the fourth layer. Okay, so among the three, in which picture the book is in the upmost position? Only in A. Okay, so it is here in the fourth rack. So this picture shows, that is this picture in which the book has the most potential energy. Okay, so option A is the answer. Picture shows a simple machine used at home and at school. Which type of simple machine is shown in the picture? The options are option A, a lever, option B, a wedge, option C, a pulley. See this picture here, and they have marked this point as fulcrum. Okay, which simple machine has fulcrum? A lever has fulcrum. Okay, a fulcrum is a fixed point of the lever. Okay, so this is the lever. This is the lever. Okay, and fulcrum, this fulcrum that gives support to the lever. Okay, so the answer is option A, lever. Which one of these would be best to use to move the box out of the truck? The options are option A, a wheel and an axle, option B, an inclined plane, option C, a pulley. See, among these three, which simple machine is used to move any object? Okay, which simple machine is used to move any object from anywhere? That is the inclined plane. Okay, so an inclined plane is a simple machine which is used to move the box out of the truck. That is, if you have to move something out of the truck, means you should have to use this inclined plane. It will be very easy for you to remove the box out of the truck. This inclined plane makes your work easier.